Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Employee Baltimore Show. I'm your host, Marvin McKinstry, from the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, of course, in the famed and acclaimed Employer Services Division. We are still doing our thing to bring the greatest and latest of opportunities to the city of Baltimore and its residents. Listen, y'all, if you need to get connected to something, you need an opportunity, you looking for the plug, you are tuned into the right show. I'm grabbing my phone right now, and I need everybody to do what I'm about to do. I need you to like this broadcast, love this broadcast, but more than anything else, share this broadcast. Tag people in the comments that you think should be on here because we got live hiring opportunities today. So I'm going right now to the Baltimore City Mayor's Office of Employment Development page. I'm going to scroll down. That's right. I'm giving y'all the tutorial version. I'm going to hit share. Once I hit share, I'm going to tag people that I think should be in this broadcast, and I am going to hit the share button because we want to get the numbers up. We want to get people on here because you're going to be hearing about dynamic opportunities. Before we go any further, I got to shout out our producer, Miss Katanya Lester. Listen, y'all, she books the show, she plans the show, she schedules the show. She even sends me a nice email layout, so all I have to do is sit down and do what I do best, talk. That's my personal assessment of myself. If you don't think I talk best, then that's on you. But I just want to shout her out because she's amazing. And the Employee Baltimore show does what it does because of her. But come on, make sure you get those shares up, y'all. Y'all know what time of year it is. Oh, let's talk about the summer birds. The summer birds are still flying high. Took an L last night, but still in first place in the American League East by about 3 games doing their thing. I got to go down to the stadium last night with some of the young people from our ministry, and I took my 3-year-old to his first Baltimore Orioles game, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. He had his GI Joe with him, and he was completely uninterested in the game. But memories last a lifetime. The O's took an L last night, but they still in first place. But it's that time of year. Saturday. Woo! The winter birds are ready to fly high. The first preseason game for the Ravens is going to be on this Saturday, y'all. I'm so excited. Listen, I'm a homer. I love all the home team, all of it. If it's my hometown, that's my team. We don't have an NBA team, so I root for who I want. But on the football and baseball tip, I'm Orioles all day. I'm Ravens all day, and that's right. The training camp has been in session. The first preseason game is this Saturday, so them winter birds about to be flying. Y'all know I'm going to ask my guest today what team they favor. We going to still love them, y'all. We going to love them if they not Ravens fans, but we going to talk real greasy about them. Ha ha, because you got to be with them birds from Baltimore, whether it's the orange and black birds or the purple and black birds, y'all. It's all about the Baltimore Birds. With all of that being said, y'all, it's time for us to get to our announcements. We are starting off with a great big congratulations. Look at all of those wonderful faces. You are looking at people who were recruited through the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, partnered with the University of Maryland for the Laboratory Assessors Training. I am not going to sit here and try to make you think I know what a laboratory assessor is, but I know we got a whole bunch of graduates on the screen. Shout out to those that were involved in the recruitment. I'm actually looking at one of the graduates, and I think I know her. But y'all, look at this. This is opportunity. This is what we be talking to you about. This is where Baltimore City Mayor's Office of Employment Development partners with an anchor institution like the University of Maryland. And look at the diversity in there. Stop thinking that we only work with one group, one class of people. Look at this diversity, y'all, because we are making sure that it's accessible opportunity to all of Baltimore and its region's residents. Man, listen, shout out to everybody who graduated from this laboratory assessment training. Thank you to University of Maryland School of Medicine for creating this opportunity and making it available and entrusting us with the recruitment. There you see the University of Maryland folks, and sprinkled in there are my colleagues, Christy France, Christy Dickinson, my big bro, Darrell Falls, Joy Brown, and of course, the one and only producer herself, Miss Katanya Lester. Y'all, they did the legwork, got the people connected, vetted them, made sure that it was a good fit. And you see all the way on the other end of that, the fruit of that labor. So shout out to the partnership between the Mayor's Office of Employment Development and the University of Maryland for making these great things happen. This is why you want to be tuned into this show. This is why you want to tag your friends, because we're going to be talking about even more opportunities like this. Salute, bam, to everybody that graduated and all of those that made it happen. Artscape is coming, y'all. Y'all know this is right in Katanya's bag and in her wheelhouse. Now, some of y'all might be really excited about Kelly Rowland, and I would be excited about Kelly Rowland too, boy. You got to be able to get excited about Kelly Rowland. But man, when I heard my man Nile Rodgers was coming, whoo! See, I'm a classic man, y'all. Nile Rodgers Nile Rodgers and the Nile Rodgers band coming to Baltimore. Guess who's gonna be in the crowd? The one and only yours truly, Marvin McKinstry, is going to be there. Artscape 2023, September 22nd through the 24th. Our headliners, Kelly Rowland. She is the headliner. We got the great Mr. Nile Rodgers, and we have Mr. Angelo Moore. I'm also a fan of Mr. Moore's work. But y'all know that this means local talent as well, right? It's going to be a lot of people. The Arts District is going to be on fire. We shout out BOPA, the Baltimore Office of Promotion and Arts, for continuing to keep this active and happening on a regular basis. Y'all know they're the brain trust behind AFRAM and making sure that art is alive and festivals are happening in the city of Baltimore. So we need everybody to get connected to that. Get connected. Come on out, check it out, and learn more at www.artscape.org. All right, y'all, the Now Hiring Job Board, and I keep telling y'all week to week that this is the most up-to-date tool to find employment opportunities. More up-to-date than Monster, more up-to-date. I don't even know if Monster even a thing anymore. Indeed, and not only is it up-to-date, when you click on the opportunities that you see on the Now Hiring Job Board, you are going to get connected to one of our amazing BSRs, our business service representatives, who are going to give you direct access to the opportunity. When we say we the plug, it's because we make sure that as little red tape as possible has been worked out. You still got to be qualified, because we want to make sure that our businesses get the best of the best, and there's nobody better than the residents of the city of Baltimore. So click on it, go to the job that you want to apply for. You'll connect with one of our business service representatives, and they'll get you plugged in at www.moed.baltimorecity.gov/job board. That's make sure that you get plugged. All right, y'all, we have an interview event. We have done 1,000,001 hiring events for other people, and I mean that. It feels like 1,000,001 this year. But we have done so many hiring events for others, and now it's time to bless ourselves. So we are going to be working with our own Human Resources Department and putting together a job fair that are going to be for opportunities in the Mayor's Office of Employment Development. If you have a heart to help people and you've been working in and around human services, or you desire to start a career there, y'all, I've been in this agency for over 20 years, 21 going on 22 to be exact. And I love my work today like I did 20 years ago when they gave me the opportunity. You can't find yourself doing too much more meaningful work than being able to be a blessing to people, especially as it impacts their social and economic development. So what we want you to do is we want you to hit the bit.ly link. One is for registration for the actual event. The other one is to apply for the positions. It is advantageous for you to apply for these positions before you get there, because that could lead to you being interviewed on the spot. You can register at bit.ly /MOED registration. bit.ly /MOED registration. You'll see these flyers posted all over social media. Use your phone to scan the QR code, get registered for the event, and apply for the position, and let us get you connected. We got another job fair coming up, y'all. We hiring solid waste drivers. Solid waste drivers, y'all. The minimum qualifications on or before the date of filing the application, each candidate must have experience, 1 year of driving experience. Licenses, registrations, and certificates have a valid Maryland driver's Class A or B commercial or equivalent. Out-of-state driver's license acceptable to the Office of Risk Management is required. Listen, y'all talk about wanting to get in DPW and Public Works. They got the positions. This event is going to be held at C.C. Jackson Recreation Center. It's on a Saturday. Y'all might see yours truly up there because I love coming out to those events and assisting, directing our people. But y'all do me a favor. Make sure you understand what's happening at CC Jackson. Too many times people see hiring and don't see too much past that. And then they come up and they get disappointed. And then the event takes a hit because, oh, they ain't had nothing here. This is for drivers. All right. It's for drivers. So we hope to see you come out. Those of you that are looking for an opportunity in the city of Baltimore, they're going to be on the site, on the spot, and going to be making sure that they make it happen. Man, listen, Increase the Peace, August the 12th. Looking forward to it this Saturday. Is going to be the Increase the Peace basketball event that my man puts on every year. Listen, y'all, Shot Ready Elite and Courtside Boutique have come together with my man, Coach Jimmy Price, with this is his baby, y'all. I need y'all to make sure that y'all are getting registered. Y'all coming out to support. Y'all see Rudy Gay, Baltimore, special invited guest Angel Reese, Carmelo Anthony, Tank Davis, Will Barton. Listen, I could go on to name all of the names on there. Malcolm Delaney. They're going to be here. So come on out and check out the games. You see the rundown of the games. It's going to be going down this Saturday. And listen, y'all, won't y'all even find a way? Go to the website, see how you can do some giving because everything that they're doing is for a good cause. My man Jimmy Price has been helping young people in the city of Baltimore use sports as one of the many paths to avoid violence and for some to come out of violence once they're already in. So please get connected. Let's continue to support his vision. All right, y'all. Today's show features two really great guests. I've been talking around and talking to and working with this group, police security group, this week because they got some major opportunities in the security field. And then we're going to be talking to Miracles and more outreach about their upcoming Teen Summit, Tweens and Teens Youth Summit. All right. So let's get right to the show. Coming up first, Police Security Group has got some incredible opportunities, y'all, for people who are in the security field. If you're looking to get into the security field, it's an opportunity for you as well. And I'm excited today to be able to bring to you the proprietor, the owner, the man who is making it happen in Baltimore. And he's going to tell us a lot more about the opportunities, y'all. Bring it to the stage, Mr. Kedrick Scribner.
Thank you so much, Marvin. It's my pleasure to be on the show. I'm just so happy just to be graced with your presence. And I'm so glad that Miss Lester has put us together at this time.
Man, so listen, security is one of my passions. When I first decided that I was going to go the route of working and doing different things, security, I got an opportunity from a brother named Larry Bondwell. He had a company back then called Solidarity Security. And in the case me being young, man, I didn't really know a lot. I just knew that I wanted to do something different with my life from the street life. I'm gonna be totally honest, from the street life. The
Hmm.
brother gave me the opportunity. In it, I found really what became one of my heart's passions, which is to protect people, make sure that they're safe. I discovered my leadership. He gave me opportunities to be a supervisor and other things. And I literally say, had I not at that time in my life encountered this brother, and the opportunity that he gave to me, I might not have seen myself in the place that I am now. So it's so honored. It's an honor for me to be able to bring you on because you're still presenting that level of opportunity to people here in the city of Baltimore.
Yes, and it is a blessing to be able to. This is not just a job for me. This is a ministry too. And let me tell you, changing people's lives and helping people and giving them an opportunity that they wouldn't have is such an honor. And I thank my business partner, William Brooks. We started this business in 2017. And let me tell you, it has grown leaps and bounds. We are currently looking for employment in the Baltimore City area, in the Curtis Bay area. We have multiple jobs. Um, the jobs in detail working down at the port, working for the Port of Baltimore. We service about 250 acres and we protect almost 330,000 cars. So that's a big, big, big monster that we are, working and laboring and securing. I know you've seen the news recently that cars have been stolen and a whole lot of stuff going on. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a great opportunity for you. If you're ready to work, we have a job for you. Starting salary is $16 an hour. We give you all of the training that you need. So please, please, if you have an opportunity, if you want to get into the security field, this is a great opportunity for you.
Kedrick, who's the ideal candidate? Talk to us about who you hope walks into the office, and everything from mind frame to what level of focus they would need to have in order to be successful in an opportunity like this.
Okay, so we're looking for someone that we're looking for leaders first. We're not looking for somebody to just stand a post. We're not looking for somebody that doesn't have aspirations to improve their life. Um, we're looking for leaders. We're looking because this is not just this particular port is not it. We're looking to conquer the whole country. And so we're not just looking for someone just to stand the post. We can find that, but we're looking for people that have a mind that can think. We're looking for people that can put on a uniform and take pride in the uniform. We're looking for people that pay attention to detail. We're looking for forward thinkers. We're looking for people that can analyze and say, "Oh, this doesn't look right." If I'm walking down the fence line and I'm looking at a barbed wire and I see some type of material or shirts or something tied on top of the barbed wire, common sense will say, that doesn't look right. That's not supposed to be
Absolutely.
there. That's what,
Absolutely.
if you see, so we're looking for people that are serious, that really want to come and work. We're not looking for lazy people. We're looking for people that have some energy. So
All right, y'all. I think we might be
people,
having minor technical difficulty with Kedrick. You back with me,
yeah,
Kedrick? Okay. We might be having a little minor technical difficulty with Kedrick, but we're gonna keep it going. And when we get Kedrick back, we're gonna bring him back.
all
I
right,
got
we're back. We're
here we
back.
go. We got
We're
Kedrick.
back.
So Kedrick, my next question to you is this, right? When it comes down to the port, are there any special qualifications that are required? I know the first thing people ask me is about
Yes,
a card and all that. Can you explain to people what
yes, they gotta have a twit card. So they have to have a clean background. So they got to have a clean background. We do a criminal check because, of course, this is part of the federal government, part of the property, and the local government. So you got to be able to clear a background check. The second thing, you got to be eligible for a TWIC card. So you're not able to work at any port um, in the country without a TWIC card, and we will help you with the process of getting that. And take it away, Marvin.
is a guard card required, or do you guys help them, or you
Yeah.
one of these
Oh,
employees
yeah.
that will bring them
Yeah.
in?
Yes. Yes. That's a given. You have to. We'll help you with the process of applying to Maryland State Police for your guard card. We do have armed officers here. We also have off-duty police officers that work underneath of us. So yeah, it's an opportunity for everybody.
So you mentioned the entry level position starting at about $16 an hour. But I heard through the grapevine that you might have some supervisor opportunities available too. You want to talk to us a little bit about those?
Yeah, we do have supervisors opportunity, but we promote from within. So we have to see you. We have to get to know you. We have to your personality. All that plays a big part. You got to be teachable because it's not easy. It's not easy to teach somebody. Okay, the things that I shared earlier. When you see something that's out of the normal, what do you do at that point? And a lot of times in interviews, what I do is I give them a scenario and have them write out a report to me so that I can see where's their mind frame, the who, what, when, where, and how, and those elements that you need for a good report writing. So it's just supervisors, we like to promote from within. It's just one of the
Hey,
things
sounds
that
good
we
to
like to
me.
do. Yeah, because
We
we want to
yeah,
teach you how to be a leader. We want to teach you how to be a leader. Plus, we want to be familiar with you. We
sounds
want
good to me. It sounds good to me. I did have one more question, and I think this is a given, but we want to always make sure that we're being as detailed as possible. When we get Kedrick back up, all right, we got Kedrick back.
I'm
Kedrick,
back.
I got one more question for you. Just like to be as detailed as possible. Can you talk to the people about uniforms and things of that nature? With some of the things that they may need to provide for themselves and the things that you provide?
Okay, so we provide you with two shirts and hat and a winter jacket, light jacket, and then we also have winter jacket. So for our SRT team, which is our special response team, because we also do homeless shelters, we also do properties, we also do conventions. So we have a specialized SRT team that that knows special things on how to deal with special situations, especially like in the homeless shelter, if there's problems and situations, so they know how to manage things. We also have a executive protection um, detail where we have been with uh, president candidates, ambassadors. We currently do a lot of university presidents, special details. So it's a lot of opportunities that we do have here. Also, we do international. So we do different recording artists as they travel to different countries. We actually send a off-duty police officer or an armed officer with them to certain countries, especially in Nigeria. We have a detachment there in Nigeria that we work through.
Y'all, listen, this is a lot of exciting work, a great opportunity for those who are looking to either get themselves started or if you've been in security and you're looking to take your game to the next level. Police Security Group is the way to go, and you can get contact with them or apply for the opportunity by emailing Miss Catania.lester at baltimorecity.gov. Send her your resume and let her know that you are interested in Police Security Group because you heard all of the great things that my man Kedrick Scribner has put out there today, and you want to make sure that you can get connected. Again, the starting salary is $16 per hour. There's opportunities for advancement within the company. This is federal and local government property that you are guarding, and you got to be the top notch, top of the line, best of the best, and all of those good things if you're going to get connected to this opportunity. Kedrick, I want to thank you for being with us today, but I also want to give you the final word. Whatever it is, you got 10 seconds to talk to whoever is watching right now and tell them exactly what they should do and what they need to do to be your newest employee.
Yeah, just have a heart to learn and have a great unction to just do something constructive with your life. We're a company, we have compassion and we have love. We have support of all of our clients. We just want to be able to provide opportunities for people who need jobs. We have it. We'll train you. Please, please, ma'am. Please, please, sir. If you have a son or a daughter that's looking for a job, that's in college, then we can work around their schedule to provide them employment too. So thank you so much, Baltimore City. Thank you, the mayor. We appreciate you so much for giving us this opportunity. Marvin, Miss Lester, thank you so much. And I'm just happy to be on your show.
Kedrick, we thank you for keeping viable opportunity here in Baltimore. And we do speak and pray God's blessings on everything that you're doing because we know behind every
Amen.
employee is a family and somebody whose life is able to be sustained because you're giving them this opportunity. Thank you so much for being with us today. And I'm certain that we're going to be talking again with you soon.
Amen. All right, sir.
All right, have a good one. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here. I told y'all here in the Mayor's Office of Employment Development, we are bringing the best of the best and the brightest opportunities. This that word is key, right? We say opportunity. We don't use the term job seekers anymore. We use the term career seekers because we want you to be in your mind on the come up. And we talk to police security group who is doing amazing things. Get you a TWIC card, get down the port, be able to up your resume with the work that you're doing, be able to promote from within. Man, you can't be looking for anything better than that. So if you are looking for an opportunity, we need y'all to make sure again that you email your resume to katanya.lester at baltimorecity.gov. That's katanya.lester at baltimorecity.gov, care of Police Security Group Opportunities. Going down the port and get your bag, man. Get your bag. All right, y'all, we're going to keep the show going. And we're about to bring one of the people best and the brightest, y'all. Best and the brightest. Her organization is doing some amazing work. And y'all know what my passion is towards the work that's happening in spaces specifically to bless young people in the city of Baltimore. Y'all read the newspaper, hear the news. Do people still read the paper? Well, I guess people read the paper. Y'all hear the news all the time, and it seems like this year specifically, you've been hearing a lot of negative things surrounding our young people. But this one is going to be able to brighten up y'all day. We are talking to Miss Kim Ridley, who is the CEO and founder of Miracles and More Outreach, about their Tweens and Teens Youth Summit that's coming up. This nonprofit is and has been for a long time doing great work with our young people. I need y'all to throw some hearts and thumbs up in the comment section. Put it, make it live, get the algorithm going crazy so everybody can hear from our very next guest, the one and only Miss Kim Ridley. Welcome to the city.
Hello, 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 everybody.
Hey Kim, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Great. Thanks so much, Marvin, for having me on your show today.
Well, thank you for being with us. I love that those earrings.
Oh, thank you so much.
they,
Especially
they,
made by me. They will be sold at the Youth Summit.
okay, they are eye grabbers. Oh, nice
Thank you.
what is that? A hand drawn picture of Lamar Jackson up there?
Oh, of course, you picking in that corner over there. This was
Yeah,
a
they
gift.
told they
It was a gift from me last year from my one of my clients. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. They told me when I was young that signifying was a bad thing, but now we call it being a round web house around.
Yeah, Mrs. Miles. My grandmother said signifying is worse than stealing, but
Oh
you can
my God, I
signify.
heard
It's
that
nothing
all
but
my life. I heard that. You know, I grew up in the neighborhood where the ladies had the pillar in the windowsill like this. They,
like the
they
227.
and now they call it neighborhood watch. I said we had neighborhood watch when I was a kid in the project. Miss Annie could tell you everything that was going on, everybody. But that's a whole nother conversation. Thank you for being with us today.
My pleasure. My
Can you
pleasure.
tell us a little bit more about Kim Ridley and definitely tell us about Miracles and More Outreach?
My pleasure to do that. Well, I am a salon owner of 27 years, a hair salon owner. I've owned my own business for since 1998, and I've worked with a lot of youth in the Baltimore City area for over 10 years plus. I moved and went to Atlanta and came back and picked up the baton again to help empower the youth in our community.
Well, we thank you so much for coming back. Miracles and More. The name is so suggestive of just great things and things that you wouldn't. When I think about a miracle, I don't think about things that's in my power. So, talk to us a little bit more about Miracles and More and what the, kind of the focus is. I know you say you're working with young people, but talk to us a little bit specifically about what you guys are offering.
So we are an organization to empower and enrich our young. I held a charm school for 10 years that taught etiquette, health, and hygiene for young girls in Baltimore City. They worked a lot around the community. At the end of the 10 months of learning what we taught through the charm school, we had a charm school ball, and they were escorted by the young men in the community. So it was an organization to put young men and women together to know about social graces, again, health, etiquette, hygiene, just to do things for the older people in your community in which we live. Um, and
That's
just,
awesome stuff. And sometimes it's not held in the regard that it should be because me being the project kid that made it, that went on to become, to work in the mayor's office for 20 years, to be a multiple business owner, I got thrust into rooms to sit at tables and I ain't really wasn't prepared for the table. So
Right.
it is awesome that we are reaching back and making sure that our young people are prepared to, first of all, see beyond where they are and look at what is ahead. So we're talking about Tweens and Teens Youth Summit. Tell us a little bit about the summit specifically.
Absolutely. Well, just what you just said. Our theme this year is being the best me I can be. You know, it's so much that kids pick up. We know that the social media is like almost a babysitter for our youth now. So just to get kids back into a group to know what's in you instead of saying, oh, I want to be what him or her or she or he is. This is to help our children evolve in who they are and how they can be the best at what they do, the skills that they have. I'm blessed. I say all the time, I would think about the Bible, I'm talking about the 10 gifts or the gifts that we have. So me being an entrepreneur, I just try to work every gift that God has given to me. Like I said, I operate a salon. I operate with the youth in the community, with my grandkids, just to bring us all together under one umbrella to do multiple things that we could share with each other.
That's awesome. And listen, one thing is clear, it is okay to give God the glory, praise, and credit and honor and all of that
Amen.
here.
Yes,
Because
yes, yes.
they let Pastor Marvin host the show. So
Well, that's a good thing because
okay.
it need to be balanced. Like everybody know, even if I'm on the parking lot, we would house stuff on the parking lot. If you're in it with me, we got to give God the glory.
I know
So
that's
that's a
right.
plus.
We
We
and
can't
when
do
we look
nothing without him, so he should be first in everything we do. That's
that
good.
that's right. That's right. And it is fair game here on the Employ Baltimore show. We're talking about the Polytechnic Institute over at 1400 West Cold Spring Lane, y'all. This thing is going down. Tell us the when and how people can get connected to this event.
Well, you can first of all the event is definitely on Eventbrite. It's first come first serve. We are going to at least serve. I know every year it's always 150 to 200
Nice.
students. You can get on Eventbrite. You must register. You must have a ticket. If you come to the door without a ticket, you will be held to the side a minute until we are to capacity. But we will be posting it on different social media sites. Me and my Destiny helpers. I do have a great entourage of volunteers. I first of all would really like to shout out and give a big thanks to Mark Sawyer. He is the new principal at Polytechnic of Baltimore Institute. And within the last 2 weeks, and I started this 60 days ago, 60 days plus, without Mr. Mark Sawyer, the new principal of Poly High School, there will be no Teens and Tweens Youth Summit. Um, and when I say that, I mean, I wanted it to be housed because no, most of the time I've given away and we've done a summit or anything with the children on a parking lot of a major shopping center. But because there's so much things going on out in the streets that's bad, I decided we need to be housed this year. I spoke with a couple principals. They told me yes, 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 but the door was closed. I spoke
Mm.
with Mark Sawyer, and like I said, within a 2 week quick turnaround time, we are being housed at Polytechnic High School, I mean Institute, and I am forever grateful. My excitement is excited. My team is ready. My volunteers are ready. Of course, the children are ready because I get a lot of love from the kids in the community. When they see me, I'm either me or hey, Miss Kim, are we doing something this year? And my answer is always yes. So you can't disappoint the kids.
That listen, that is awesome, and definitely shout out to Principal Mark Sawyer. How can people that may want to make any level of donation or contribution to what you guys are doing on the 26th? How can they connect to do those kinds of things?
I am so grateful for you to even ask that. You can go to my to our um, Cash App, which is $ miracles, the letter miracles, the word miracles, and more. And we are still accepting donations, and we're still accepting backpacks. So again, you can go to $miracles and more. And again, you can go on the Eventbrite site and register your children for this event. It's going down. We have great guest panel, and we have a young entrepreneur, which her name is Lexi P. She's a new student at Morgan State University this year. Shout out to Morgan because I know a lot of people that go to Morgan. So shout out to Morgan State University. She has she has a product in Sally. She's
All right, y'all, we lost Kim real quick, but we going to get her right back. Y'all know the technology be failing sometime. Katanya, put the flyer back up there because I'm going to use this opportunity to reiterate that we have this thing and it's going down on August 26th at Baltimore Polytechnic Institute. And see, you see, I got the best and dopest producer in the world, y'all. Kim is back already. 1400 West Cold Spring Lane, Saturday, August 26th from 12 to 3. Kim, go on and finish giving us the rundown.
Oh, okay. So yes, we have young Lexi P, who's the owner of Curlinista Products. You can buy her products in Sally. She's a great young lady. I met her and her mother through just going to hair shows back in the day when I was running through hair shows. And so I reached out to Monica and I was like, hey, Monica, we're putting together the Youth Summit. Do you think Lexi could be our Tweens and Teens guest speaker? She was like, oh, of course. So we talked about it. And like I said, she's going to show up, show off. She'll have some of her product there for natural hair. It's great. I use it on my grandkids. I use it in my salon. Again, you can go to Sally's to purchase it. She has an online website. We are going to definitely have a grand time. We also have a step team, and the drum line is coming in. I know the kids like that because you really have to make it kid friendly for the kids. We'll have a few kidpreneurs there, but bring your kids out, sign your kids up, drop your kids off. You have 3 hours. You can drop them off at 12 noon and pick them back up at 3. We do have Baltimore's finest security there. We made it a safe place for the children to come, and parents don't have to worry about nothing. They will get backpacks that they can fill up. Normally we have filled backpacks, but what we're going to do this year, the kids can grab a backpack and then they can go down the assembly line and just take what they need.
That's
so
awesome.
I got some of the list from the schools of elementary, middle, and high schools to see what they needed. And that's what that's how the donations are coming in.
That's awesome. Kim, I thank you so much, first of all, for being here today. This is an awesome thing, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there. Katanya, it seems like she might be involved in the event on another level, so we most likely will get pictures. But Katanya, let's see if we can coordinate our schedules to come over there and maybe do some live interviews and things of that nature with the young people that we can show on the show following the event. She said yes already.
Right. I want you guys to come bring it. We will,
Yeah,
we
I
will
think that
definitely welcome you.
I'm going to make some space on the 26th for me to be present in the building, to come over there and put my media hat on. And we're going to get some footage. I'm going to do some interviews with the young people. Kim, you are setting the example of what we need for so many more of our entrepreneurs to do. I know we have those diamonds in the rough like yourself that's doing it, but we need so many more of our entrepreneurs to step up and see that their influence, their sphere of influence, their circle can produce great opportunities like this for our young people. I speak God's blessings over you. I'm so excited. I can't wait for that day to come over there to support you guys. People, if you want to register, go to bit.ly /TT Youth Summit. bit.ly /TT Youth Summit. This thing is going to be a happening. And get to that Cash App. Can we get the Cash App up again?
Yes, please.
Because I want to make sure miracles and more can continue to happen in Baltimore by making sure that we're making a regular and consistent contribution. Y'all don't just contribute because of Tweens and Teens 2023. Let's position ourselves to make the budget for Tweens and Teens 2024 be accomplished by January.
Hey, yes.
That's the kind of stuff I'm about. Let's see toward that the full budget is complete by January 2024.
Yes.
So Kim can come into the next year's summit with no word. It's tough sometimes, y'all, when we position ourselves to want to be the answer and the solution because we don't necessarily have all the resources. We don't have the capacity, a whole lot of time to go out and compete and get the big grants. We need to make sure as a community we are rallying around champions like Kim Ridley, and we're making sure that Miracles and More is fully supported, and we're making sure that Tweens and Teens can continue to happen. Kim, thank you so much for the great work that you're doing. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 26th. And maybe we can even get you back on the follow-up show when we share the footage to talk about just what the experience was like from your perspective.
Yes, it would be a pleasure. Together we do it better and win.
All right. Thank you so much. Kim Ridley, y'all. Let's get behind her. Let's continue to push the vision and support everything that she's doing. Y'all, I thank y'all for being with us today. This has been a great show. We talked about the amazing opportunities that's happening down at the port with Police Security Group. Had my man Kedrick Scribner on today. He is looking to hire the best and the brightest, starting them off at $16 an hour. And we talked to Miss Kim Ridley. Miracles and More is taking place. And we're the Tweens and Teens Summit, presented and hosted by Miracles and More, is taking place on August the 26th, y'all. I want y'all to rally around everything that's happening good in the city of Baltimore. If you have good things that you are doing, I saw Miss Yancey on here. They did the Afro Soul Fest maybe a month or two back now, and it was powered by Black Sisterhood, an amazing event. We want to make sure that we're able to give you screen time on the Employ Baltimore show. We want to make sure that we're able to shout out your event, let people know about the great things that are happening in Baltimore through the Employ Baltimore show platform. Y'all, I gotta again thank her again. She's the greatest producer ever. Miss Katanya Lester, you can reach her and email her concerning show affairs, the jobs that you see on here at katanya.lester@baltimorecity.gov. That's katanya.lester@baltimorecity.gov. And in closing, as I always say, if you're looking for an opportunity, the Mayor's Office of Employment Development is looking for you. With a focus on economic justice, we are building and maintaining a workforce system that really works. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.